are out. We're going. Hello. Crab, you're live.
Oh.
Yes. Oh god, I haven't started COD Galaxy. None of this is professional at all. Why did I have Ellen makes American
Boom.
No, I really hope the resolution is where it should be. It's
Um,
more or less where it should be.
if you... Presumably, if they haven't taken this out of the GOG builds, you can do control out and then plus or minus to do some like internal scaling. But
Control
also you
O?
can just maximize the window.
I mean, it seems to be streaming alright. We can... What the heck does setup do?
Setup?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Well, this is the cursor for the later Myst games, and it is silly, and it's kind of goofy, honestly. I love it. Wait, this is a Ubisoft? No wonder I thought Cyan was owned by Ubisoft.
Yeah, they got the rights to it, I guess. Rest in peace, voter fund.
So, as before, me and Crab both have a copy of this game. Crab's using the DVD version, I'm using the Masterpiece Edition. So, there might be slight differences. Oh wow, it actually does start at the end of the events of Myst.
God, it's a DVD.
I need your help.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Atris.
There's a great deal of history that you should know.
Oh. Ah, no. You are correct. I need to change the game name and title.
I must continue my writing.
God damn it. I always forget to do this. It's not Prey. It's
Most of what you'll need to know is in there.
Riven.
Keep it well hidden.
I'm gonna try and not talk because you guys can still hear the audio. There's not much going on in the
For all
cutscene.
reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back.
Man. Gotta update the information. Okay, now if you refresh Flumba, everything should change. I knew I was forgetting something.
Don't refresh. Everything will change.
There's also a chance,
Yeah.
if this all goes well,
Does ScumVum have any
I might
subtitles?
be able to get you back to the
No.
place that you came from.
Damn it. Also, I love how over-reliant they are on the TV static effects in this game, and really the other games. This is Riven! This is a game that at one point during my childhood took me 3 days to get working.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. This is the Masterpiece Edition. Also, we just kind of spawn in this cage, and
Yeah.
there's not much we can do about it. I guess Gen ended up putting up a area because he knew where people would end up spawning in when they used the panel. Oh right, I forgot about this guy. Doesn't he steal our linking book?
Miserable. Umutika buku anai. Miserable. Umutika buku anai. Buku anai. Miserable. Buku anai. Buku anai. Buku anai.
Yeah, he steals our linking book. And then someone else steals the linking book. I completely forgot how comical this opening cutscene was. Because he steals it and then immediately gets killed.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, guess that happened. Thanks, guy. Oh. Less thanks, guy. We kind of needed that.
The letter?
No, the book.
Oh.
He whacked the book with a hammer. Okay, so as you can probably tell, Riven is... I mean, obviously Real Myst was kind of a bit different, but Riven has nice transitions, so you don't just kind of zip around. You do still just zip around, but yeah, this is all kind of new. All right, so looking around, we have a thing. Does the code for this hatch change every single game? Do you know, Crab?
The patch?
Yeah. Because I don't remember what the code was.
Oh, the hatch?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
There's also a lever, which has a button on it. I don't remember what any of this does. I mean, that's kind of, as Crab said once, there's a lot of bumbling about to be done in this game.
Yep. And the Starry Expanse isn't out yet, so there's no free look.
Oh, is that going to be the redo of Riven when it comes out?
Yeah, the community's making a 3D version, which is very interesting. They talk about it a bit on their blog and how some of the spaces just kind of don't make sense.
Yeah. Just from a 3D perspective. Oh, hey, this is the dude that tried to murder us. I mean, tried to steal our book. I mean, got murdered. There's the dude that got murdered. We don't care about him. Riven, as you can see, is basically just a slideshow.
It's got videos on it.
It's got videos on it, kind of. I'm actually going to be kind of curious to see how much I remember about this game. Because it's been a long-ass time. Neat thing, we have a people. What does this book do? Oh, hey! Okay, we have some reading to do, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I don't know how to read any of these dates, so I'm just going to read them as is. 87-610. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay. That is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. Patch 3.0.
No.
Riven 3.0.
No.
Just secretly a League of Legends.
Oh.
I don't know. Is there anything else that has the word Riven in it?
Driven to Riven.
No. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. Revisions. Oh God, revisions to Riven. No. And so it begins. Crap.
Riven revision.
Riven revisions. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest, I will see something. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clear, and although it is impossible to know this without absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free, at last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I'm afraid that... No, I must assume she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. At a later date. Almost a year?
Just real quick, apparently the dates are in some weird form of base 25.
Oh. The fuck is wrong with you, man? I preferred the...
Well, they're Dunny dates.
Yeah, I
And
suppose.
apparently the Dunny wrote them short form in base 25 minus the century because that's what we do.
Okay. I did not create the Age of Riven. Oh, what's up?
Sorry.
Oh.
Never mind.
I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power. And yet, the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world. But the theories of one individual cannot surpass the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Denise civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years, because no one has been able to leave that age, the last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the star fissure upon my return to Myst. Oh good, we can talk about the star fissure. I wasn't sure if that was spoiler territory or not. So the thing that we walked past on the way up here, that's the star fissure.
Wow.
What?
Spoilers.
Is that technically spoilers?
I
I mean, I guess.
don't think we actually learn about it for a while.
Yeah. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to the other worlds. And since the art of constructing books has long been lost with the fall of the Denis, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. In effect, that is what we have achieved. But the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deepest pain of the responsibility for what actually came or came to be, has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. I think I have the solution. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons, which we will remind everyone he burned inside their prison books. Speaking of which, a prison book. Many years ago. Oh wait, is that what the guy took from us?
Yeah.
Okay, so he took the prison book that we were given by Atris.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be stuck in there. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Denis, I chanced upon a formula for the most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father has been in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable world linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula. With little experimentation, quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. You haven't missed much, Tenace. We're going through lore. Lots and lots of lore. This particular game in particular is very lore heavy, which is part of the reason I love them. I kind of feel like the lore gets tossed aside the later down the line they go. I don't know.
Trap books are now non-canon.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Even though they are pretty much the entire reason that Riven exists.
Yeah.
Wow. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person will become trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. Oh! That explains how Akinar got out.
Go.
How exactly he got the pages while I was still holding them, I'm not entirely sure, but sure. Why not?
Well, no, you added them to the book.
Oh, okay. I loved and played Myst, but never made it through any of the others. Oh, okay, Achika. Yeah, we are going to be going through the entire, well, Crab willing, the entire series. Also, my pocket change willing, because I don't know if I can buy all of them. I've gotten through Myst, Riven, and I already own a copy of Exile. And Exile still works on modern PCs, I think.
It works in residual PM, so...
Yeah. Let's see. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Denis? Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of changes I have made. This did not, at first, concern me. However, tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. Later, I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent, unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded, but it is a dismaying process. The complexity of problems is overwhelming. There is no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that at best I can only strive to delay it now. And I hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think I've come up with a way to solve the tremors, or to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. Like 5 days later. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost Myst linking book and has freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. Oh, that explains why we're here. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven, and yet to proceed with my original intent to find Catherine, has given me renewed hope. Now I must chase my naked daughter around the room to get her jammies on. Again was a hack. I also read the first novel. Oh. Well, Crab has read the entirety of the novel, so he is a resident lore master. He has also read the wiki lore, which I have not.
A little bit.
Yeah. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once, it did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gen. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating, an anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the star fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I receive the signal that they were ready to return, I have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there can be only one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Alright, now that we've gotten the lore out of the way, let's solve some puzzles. I assume you've been solving puzzles this entire time, Crebo.
I flipped some levers that I don't think I can access yet. Are you ready to watch a room spin around for like half an hour?
You know, the funny thing is, I took one look at that room and it's like, oh, I remember this. still mad
don't
about the
forget you
kid.
can go underneath the locked gate.
Oh yeah,
For
I
whatever
I
reason.
just figured that out. Boop. Okay. Now I should be able to get in via the gate. Also, you can really just go in this. Like, holy shit. Oh. Okay. Ah. I can't see shit, Crab. There's a grate in the way.
Mhm.
Looks like some writing on the wall. On all of the walls?
Denis writing.
Oh. Oh yeah, I
I
guess it is.
think.
Damn it, I wish I could just avoid this gate entirely. But no, we must press the button again. Oop. Riven isn't about solving puzzles. I don't know, Ashika. I've done a full playthrough and I remember quite a lot of puzzles. There's a lot of exploration involved, so I will give you that. Your Denis to Dothraki dictionary. Dothraki? What the heck? What does that have to do? Or what does that have to do with Denis? All right, time to press the button again. Crab, why are we watching this room spin?
Because there are some valves that you need for later. I don't know. Yeah, it's more that you're probably going to have to do it eventually.
There. Oh yeah, this was so that we could actually do anything with the thing. Okay. Honestly, I'm still looking forward to Exile. But I'm vastly partial to Exile due to the actual really cool look of all of the worlds and how they all finish off with a grand flourish.
I'm still kind of freaked out by the little tiny, like, fluffy squirrel.
The one that you just attempt to capture but don't.
That thinks so. Because that was the first thing of like, oh hey, this is the game where they actually try to have living animals that you can just stare at. And coming off the choir Myst. And Riven is just like, oh god, there's a little tiny creature. What does it want?
Yeah. Alright, that is a puzzle that is usually solved at the very end of the game, by the way. And I'm not kidding, the very end of the game. Oh hey, forgot about the chair. The chair! Let's sit in it. Push the button. This is suitably brain suckery. Crab, I don't remember what any of this shit does. Do you?
I think Myst had some part
Hey,
of
Jim,
it
JMSR.
that might have indicated that this is a hologram generator.
So is, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. I'm actually kind of curious how much you remember of this too, Crab, because we both played it, what, once?
At least twice.
Twice for you? Okay. Yeah, I never did pass the once. Oh hey, it's another one of the cages.
So are you at the stained glass thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think occasionally when you come back there, it like plays a hologram, which is really creepy. And it looks just like that chair you just found.
I believe that chair is where Gen records his message into the temple. Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it's got the cage around it. Got it. Okay. This is one of the major problems that the Myst series had that Exile kind of got rid of eventually. And then later, just it became really easy to tell what you could interact with in Uru. Uru?
Did it though?
Because whenever you could interact with something, you had a filled circle as opposed to a blank circle.
Oh yeah. Right, because it had an awkward point of click in
Yeah.
your face as well as the like.
I started it up
sort of-
yesterday, and it was awful.
Yeah.
And I remember why I didn't remember it very well. Anything I can do with these guys? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ocean God. Ocean Man, take me by the hand. Okay. Now we need to figure out where we're going after that. Hang on a moment. So we gotta open that door, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the hall.
Yep.
How does one open said door though? I'm not seeing it.
The chair room has some security cameras.
Oh. All right, chair, come to me. I am your god now. Oh, okay, I see. Ah, there's a lever in the chair room. We have now opened the door. Oh, that's the rail car. And we go this away. Come out. Come here. Summon the rail car. Open the door for your mystery date. It's Gen!
But
I don't even remember the antagonist of Exile, actually. I just remember I didn't like him.
it's a Vetro.
Yeah. Because he was someone who got fucked over by Gen, wasn't he?
No, he got screwed over by Circe and Hakinar.
Oh, that's why he hated Atris. Okay. Goddamn.
Because, yeah. The. What, Teleton? The main age of Myst 3 was like a learning age.
Yeah. That's why it had you go through all of the puzzles. It actually made sense for the puzzles to be in that game. Also, I think this very first tram ride is probably the big hint that this is going to be far more cinematic than the previous game.
Maybe.
Because they do a lot of those things. Then Exile takes it a step further and makes you actually earn those cinemas. And has 4 of them.
No, you must stuff a giant lizard in a pitcher plant.
Oh. Oh, in what game?
In the plant age.
Oh no, it's not a giant lizard, it's a giant bird. Also, you
oh,
don't
yeah.
stuff it in the pitcher plant. You let it out of the pitcher plant. No, what you stuff into plants is the cuttlefish.
Oh.
You just keep stuffing it into the next plant. Also, we'll figure out what this means later. I wish that I could. You know what? Fuck it. That sound is also important because we'll hear it again later as well. Up or down, Crab?
I don't know.
We're going down. Oh no, it's a plesiosaur with a duckbill? They're kind of derpy looking, honestly. Legendary Rivenese public transportation system. Saavedra, yeah. I actually like Saavedra, it's just he doesn't present himself too well. But then again, he's not really intended to be a real villain, so much as a desperate man seeking revenge. I'm going to guess, yeah, it fills with water. Okay, one more time, what was the sound? Oh my god, I gotta go get a piece of paper and a pencil, don't I?
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, I'll be right back. Actually, no, Crab. No, we don't. Because we have the magic of phones. I can take a screenshot.
And multitasking.
And multitasking.
Multitasking operating systems. The way of the future.
We're cheating at Riven. Everybody runs away from you. What must you look like? You know, that's a good question because God knows if we're ever actually going to find out.
You just look like Animal from the Muppet Show.
Sorry. Finally chose which job I was going to take, and now I'm just like, who do I call? Or who do I contact? Take that picture. Oh yeah, we got that picture. Alright. There's gonna be a bunch of these eyeballs. Spoilers, I guess, but not really, because this is an ancient game. This is actually a dome. They're like domes on the island. And I believe that this is supposed to be like a map, more or less.
Praise Helix and Dome.
Praise Helix and Dome.
Yes.
Dome fossil.
Dome.
Just dome it, man. Just dome it.
Just dome out.
Just dome them out. Can we... Crab, how does ladder?
How does ladder?
I don't know.
You have to look up the ladder first, I think.
Oh no, this is the one leading down to the, like, water, I guess. Like everything in Riven, there's 5. Yep. And we're gonna open all of them, and then we're going to do one of my favorite puzzles in any puzzle game. I've already talked to Crab about this, and he knows what I'm talking about. I've never approached this area from...
Well, I already sequence broke the game.
What'd you do? Did you open up one of the domes already?
In theory I could, but I can't seem to get the timing right, so I guess that's not happening.
Okay. Well, let's go up, since down is not sending us anywhere. Also, goddamn it, Crab. And this is where one of the domes is. Oh, hey, can we do anything with this axe? No, of course! We don't get weapons in these games. What do you think this is? Some sort of first-person shooter?
No, this is noted Dota 2 hero axe.
Is it? I doubt that.
No.
I suppose I should have expected that. Oh no. If we had come this way first, there would be another cutscene showing us that, oh wait, they're still scared of us. And we can't go this way. Oh no, never mind. There's another one. The one where you can brute force it, there's 52 quintillion combinations. Yeah, because each one changes every single time. So you can't really do the same thing that you could in Myst, where you just put in the correct answer. They very specifically made sure that that wasn't a thing you could do. Oh yeah, there's a submersible thingamajig. Or a boat. Bonk. This thing. This thing was what I was thinking of. Pull the lever. Oh no, I needed that. Crab, I lost my ride. That is an ox. You sure can look at things in this. This is what appears to be an oven. You did it good. Well, I guess then I just did it bad, because I brought it back. Clunk. I have entered into a device, Crab. And I appear to have levers and buttons. None of them do anything.
Levers and buttons device.
Clonk. It's a submersible that moves along a track. What a strange device. I did a good. Can I do an even better good and actually get in it? No. Getting in is for chumps. Need to figure out how to move the damn thing. Oh, there's a ladder. What is that? Oh no, the kids are crying, crap. I can't stand kids. That would require going back. No. Also, I feel like Crab is just humoring me for nostalgia's sake in this case. But...
What? I actually don't know how we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
This kind of not as linear.
Yeah,
So
kind
I
of.
can't exactly keep up with you.
There's a left path and a right path, Crab. It's just as linear.
Yeah.
It's totally just as linear. Oh hey, I found a statue. It's a dude with eyeballs.
The fish?
In the forest? Yeah.
Yeah. Fish.
I mean, I suppose we could just agree to go for a specific puzzle at a time. That might be the easiest way to do this. Notable hero, Axe. Axe Fight Master. Yeah, if...
Axe Fight Master?
Wouldn't he be so much better if he had been named that? Okay. I think I know what I'm doing here. Am I going back the other way? Also, how are they deforming the water in such a way that it forms a tube? I wish to know these things, God damn it. This does not make logical sense. Oh no, I've scared the plesiosaurs again. Also, sorry for everyone who cannot keep up with where I am whenever I'm flashing between screens like that, but I largely know where everything is. Most of the time. Sometime.
Are you going in the minecart?
I might have to. Yeah. No, I'm going in the submersible. I have found a way in. And now we can press levers and go forward. Neat. Oh, actually, this is kind of neat. Is there? If only there was a science lab of some evil genius somewhere. That feels like a hint. Oh, I can't open underwater. I suppose that's fair. I don't know why I would. So I remember we had to learn numbers.
Yep. Fortunately, there's a school somewhere.
Yep, and that is where we are going. I hope. Crab, this particular exit appears to be broken.
Ooh.
Well, I guess we're going forward again. How in the world are they making the water shaped like this? Oh, right. And on these points we can turn. And this one controls which way we go. Forward! Hey, Malarthy. We are possibly alive. Crab, are you alive?
It's a good question today.
Oh. I suppose I should ask, Crab, how was your day? It seemed
Yeah.
busy.
Mostly tiring. Not very good at parties.
Oh man, you went to a party?
Yeah.
Oh, jealous. I mean, not really, but... What in the
Won't be.
world?
It was the kids' party.
Yeah.
It was kind of awkward. But it's the only chance to talk to some people in my family, so...
Ugh. They guilt tripped you into it's the last time you'll see family.
No. It wasn't like that. It's just they're really busy.
Okay.
It's like, oh, hey, an event they have planned. Okay.
More levers to throw because Myst. It's a very lever-centric game. I don't think you could have a Myst game without levers. But no,
I suppose levers are easy to animate
yeah.
and satisfying to pull.
Okay, so I need to go forward around into the school here. Because, spoiler alert, that's a school.
School.
Skooma.
What the? What? Huh. I've never seen this screen before.
Hmm?
Weird.
Which screen?
I just found a random, like, blue painting on the wall.
Huh. Are you okay, Crab? I don't remember no random blue painting.
Well, I don't remember how to get into the sub, so
Oh,
I guess.
So, you gotta put the sub down,
Yeah.
and then you have to take the other path that you didn't take when you were going from the rail car.
Oh.
Because for some reason they thought that access to the sub had to require a 5-mile jog. I have a question. How do I get back into the sub?
That doesn't sound like a good problem to have.
No. You cannot reach this. Oh, did I change the levers too much? Oh. That's what the levers do. That's good to know. I don't think this goes anywhere. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, turn around. And this time, take the path on the left. Crab, this is the most just horrible way to go to school ever. Now everyone gather around the magic sub bus.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Magic Subbus was the worst spin-off.
The worst spin-off of Magic School Bus. It was hosted by Miss Drizzle instead.
Oh no, no! I feel like I walked into that one. I didn't even think about it.
I thought of that a second before I actually said it. Like the sentence is still forming. Oh, it was so good too.
Thanks. I hate it.
Magic School Bus could be worse. Or would be worse. Okay. So this is largely how we figure out how time happens. Because if I remember correctly, every tick matches one of these.
Oh, the weird hangman game?
4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is 6.
Oh.
2, 3. So that's 3. Oh god, you know what? No, crap. I actually do straight up need a goddamn just something to write this shit down with. I'm gonna go through so much paper this way. I'll be right back.
Don't you have Notepad?
No, because I need to write symbols that do not exist in Notepad.
You need paper then.
Yes, I need paper.
Might have some.
Right here.
I mean,
I'm gonna need one sheet. There's gonna be a lot of writing. Now the real problem is, do I have a pen? Or pencil? Ugh. Oh, apparently you have found a way to actually. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do like 1 through I think it's 10 before the man gets eaten by the fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
oh, is this like
That
some
game
version
is
of
so
Hangman?
morbid.
What?
Is this like some version of Hangman?
So yeah, so you pull the thing, and then it takes over to this, and it drops them down by a certain number, and the number that it drops them down is what this means. It's a skull.
The death school.
The death skull. So it's teaching you how to count in Riven.
In what?
In Riven.
Well,
To count.
Denis.
Oh, okay, sorry. How to count in Denis.
You mean a fictional language?
Yeah.
Okay. That might be important later.
That is incredibly important later because it solves one of the very first puzzles. I honestly like the structure of Riven a lot. But not everyone is me. Denumbers. Crab, we're just gonna call them denumbers for the rest of this playthrough.
No.
Okay, that's just one. That's super simple. One looks like a one inside a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. He's gonna get eaten, so I'm gonna have to reset the game. Would you like to count in Denis? If this is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7. This is the best school crab. I just remember actually thinking that this puzzle, or more correctly, this particular section of the game was actually kind of cool because you are genuinely learning how to read another language just by their numbers, at least.
Yeah.
All right, time to start over. One. Oh. It wasn't that far. Is it random which number it pulls up?
I think so.
Okay, that's 3. We already know 3. Yep. That was 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it could take you quite a few tries. That's 2. Could take you quite a few tries to fill in the entire number set. Number is random, but as I said, a little logic can get you more bang for your buck.
Yeah, some of the symbols kind of build on each other.
Yeah, like they're this symbol plus this symbol. Like 6 is actually just a combination of the symbol for 5 and 1. 7 is a combination of 5 and 2. What is 4? I don't know what 4 is. Unless the one I just saw was 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 9. Denis symbols are not complicated, but it takes a little bit to learn that they're doing that. I'm doing my homework, Crab. I'm gonna get the best grade. Beat that lying bitch. Molly. Okay, so that is what?
I'm not gonna ask.
There's no one that I actually know named Molly, which is why I chose that name.
Wow.
All right, with that information, I think we can do everything except 8. But I don't know what 8 would be. That's 4. Give me 8. And maybe 10. That's 4. Yep. And then the relationship between 1 and 5 and 2 and 10. 2 and 10. 1 and... Wait, 2 and 10. 8 equals 3 plus 5. Oh, okay. Let's see, 3. The thing that I don't get is just... I mean, I guess it's that you can't use things that would interact with each other in a certain way. And 10 would, I assume, be 6 and 4? Or 8? No. Would it be 6 and 4? I don't think so. 8 and 2? No. Wait, what did I just see? One, two. Oh, that's 5. It's the base 25 counting system. Well, darn. Hey, 10 Ace Games. Ashika was on the account earlier, so I assume that is not Ashika. Three, 4. We're learning to count. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that is 10. That's what I was thinking that would be. All right, I have translated everything. Now the real question is, what can I do with it? Oh. Yes, Earthbound's on the list. How is 10 like 2? It's to the right, or it's rotated 90 degrees? Oh, is this guy waiting for me? No, he's said, oh. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a school. That's Denis writing. And then oh, okay, so every 4 numbers they rotate by 90 degrees. And that's how you can count in Denis. I pledge allegiance to Ganon and the evils for which he stands. Yes. Yes, 10 Ace. Although obviously I would be emulating it. Oh no, I wanna write the papers. So it was actually suggested to me by multiple people, and I was like, sure, why not? Earthbound seems like a fantastic game. The technical suggestion was actually the Mother series, but Earthbound is the one that I can easily get my hands on and probably have a translated copy of. I even once had a translated copy when I was a kid. Though I've never had an SNES. I had an emulator for it. Dabu. We could turn around 90 degrees and go the other way. That's a one for a first JRPG. Yeah, but people have told me it's really good. Crab, have you played it?
No,
No.
probably should.
Well, you have such a huge backlog, I guess I'm not really that surprised.
Also, I didn't own a Wii U, so
Rip. Weird and filled with references. Where are we? Okay, hang on a second. Now that I know... That is 2. Oh god, now I remember why I love these puzzles. They all connect to each other. You learn to count in Dini. You learn that the symbols match the domes. You eventually figure out what sound you need to make. And then you realize that the domes are all on a specific quadrant of each island. Oh, also I'm spoiling. Anyway, minecart. Let's go. Chrono Trigger is amazing and an easier way to get into the genre. I'm still considering it. Woo!
Chrono Trigger's kind of nice. Although, don't ever put it down for like a month, because all the time travel is going to make it impossible to figure out what to do next if you don't remember.
Hope you play with real hardware. Might be able to do that. Also, I love that the entirety of the Riven archipelagos are sinking, so they made waterproof tracks that actually dispel water. Like, what? No, not dispel. Repel. Also, you guys remember the sound we heard earlier when we poked the first eyeball? Well, we're about to hear it again. Oh shit. Well, that was rude. Okay, Crab, I took the minecart. We're here now. Where are you?
And I'm figuring out the water puzzle at the end of the minecart.
Okay.
Also, like, do you think that those rings repel water, or that they're so hot that they just kind of, like, remove water?
I feel like if they removed water, then you'd see more steam. And we haven't been seeing steam, so I assume that's not the case.
I mean, that would also be pretty dangerous. But...
Yeah. That boiler is lit. Yep. Which means...
So like fam.
How do we turn the boiler off, though? Oh, there's another lever that I didn't see. There we go. I love that they stop you from doing anything so you can actually look for changes instead of just continuing out on your merry way.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting technical limitation.
Okay, so we need to figure out how to empty the water. I mean, that's not that hard, right? We hit this lever. That lever does not do what I expected it to do. It in fact just was a lever. Crab, I require levers that are not levers in my life. Okay. So this one... Anachronox is one of your favorite games and it owes a lot to Chrono Trigger. Yeah. Because he took very heavy inspiration from Chrono Trigger. Let's see here. Okay, these levers don't seem to do anything. Oh wait, no, there we go. Right, I just didn't have them set the correct way. But now they are. I don't know what that lever does still. It is in fact still just a lever. There's some science at play you can experiment with soon. Yeah. It's largely just... I feel like these games are largely just about figuring out what each button does.
And how whoever built it used it.
Yeah. Like, what is the function of this device?
Unfortunately, at least at least some of it feels like the sort of building you usually end up with in Minecraft, where it's just like, hey, this is useful. Hey, this other thing is useful. Hey, wait, let's connect the two together.
And
That's just
create
kind
this
of a mess.
horrific... Oh yeah, do you remember when I was still when we were playing with Dominic a lot?
Oh yeah.
And I created that horrible abomination that consumed diamonds and zombies to create more diamonds. And the end result was that it produced huge amounts of solar panels, which it could then add to itself to power it to create even more solar panels.
Oh yeah.
Like, I dug out half a mountain to be able to create that thing. The term abomination is about as accurate as you could get. My favorite Aerosmith song from this series, Lever and Elevator. Okay, there's a ladder over there, but I don't know how to get there. Huh. I can't seem to just climb my way down, which is a little bit of a pain. I see why everyone wants free look on these games.
Yeah.
Is the burner on? No. But it is heating up again. I see you are still playing Lever Simulator 2018. More or less, Malarthy. More or less. This is what we're going to be doing until we probably finish the series. Or, you know, until Crab is not available again. Oh, there's another way. There's another direction. Oh. It's blocked. Learning how these games were made was quite fun. Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of these were actually... So I think that in a lot of cases they ended up making these scenes before they figured out how it all fit together. I wouldn't be that surprised if that was the case.
I mean, that is, I guess, what concept art is like.
Oh, we made water again. Oh, I did a thing with that lever. Crab, that lever is not a lever.
Whoa.
Your logs were put towards a song. Oh, Malarthy, did you have a song? And... Because apparently, I figured out how to actually operate the songs again. Hang on. Why the heck isn't that working? Themes, App Store, Live, what the balls? The whole thing is built on HyperCard. What?
Yeah.
And
It was almost literally just a PowerPoint presentation with some movies on it,
oh, really?
if I remember correctly.
You got the connection immediately. Nice. Also, I think we just solved the puzzle, though I have no idea how. Brad, do you ever get days like that?
I'm having that right now.
I have solved puzzle. No, I have partially solved puzzle. Never mind. Now I guess we need to drain the water again? And that starts the water boiling again, though I don't know why we'd want that.
I mean, boiling water is usually easier to get rid of.
Yeah, that's true. There are way too many levers. Hey! I have gotten rid of the water. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we can go back in. Malarthy, how many logs did it take you? Or how many logs did you do the songs? Because I can give them back to you if you really do want a refund. Oh god, I can't see, crap.
It's dark and dank. Piping is not.
10 logs? Okay. Since the song request feature still seems to be janky as balls, I have no problem with giving people refunds for it. I don't know why it's so weird. Oh, Media Player 1. God damn it. Here. Whoop. Did not mean to damn it. I kind of wish that some of these would just have closed doors. Okay. Hmm.
Oh, right.
I found the frog trap.
Frog trap?
Oh, did you solve the water puzzle?
The boiler one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with the, like, strainer puzzle.
Oh,
if
that's
it even is one.
that is a frog trap.
It's a frog trap?
Yeah. So I remember this being kind of like, oh yay, I can put some bait here. There's something that you need to do to allow it to go down. I don't remember what it is though.
You can drag the little pellets on the side.
Oh, you need to redirect the water over to it. Because none of the technology is working until the water gets redirected.
Oh.
Very early object-oriented scripting language, JavaScript was created as a fancy clone. Recommend listening to Retronauts episode 125 if you want to know more. Water-based technology is amazing. Unlike this cover of Exile Vilify. Oh. Hang on a moment.
Oh.
Alright, let's start this up again. The thing is, we opened the thing, so we don't need to have the furnace off anymore. We can turn it back on and put the water back in. I don't know what's going on, Crab.
Stuff is happening. Who's ready to make some science?
We are sciencing, goddammit. What's that doing for you? I don't know. I know that the one on the right turns the... So this lever, hang on. This lever turns the furnace on and off. But I don't know how to get the water back in. By the way, Song Q is active if anyone actually does want to do anything with it. Oh, before I forget, Malarthy, let me refund you that. Don't expect this to happen often, though. Oh, commands. Oh, right, logs are done through the dashboard now because I'm using the Streamlabs stuff. Resources. Twitch extension, leaderboards, overlay, and loyalty. Malarthy. Edit. Plus 10. There you go. You've got 18 now. Yeah, no worries. The other two levers have to be powered, and you just redirected the power away from here for good reason. Oh. Yeah, right, because I was trying to send the power over to... Oh, that's a turbine! That's a turbine! God, I don't know why, but I did not even see that that was a turbine. Crab, the thing in the middle of the lake is a turbine.
Oh. My, the thing in the middle. There's the thing in the middle of the lake.
Yeah. Oop. Oh. We may have to leave it for a little bit longer. Or... Is the puzzle that you have to walk away and just look around for a bit and then come back and discover that there's a frog in there? Whoops.
I guess so. I don't remember it being important. What is important, though, is the fan overhead.
Oh, is it going now?
No, but the grate is notably missing.
The frog is a clue, or you don't actually need it. Yeah, the grate is notably missing. Huh. This is Riven's one shtick. The frog is a frog, not a fish. I don't really have any reason to do any of this anymore, so we'll go back here. I assume that now that I've moved... Oh, god damn it, I'm closing the doors again. Why are these doors even interactable after they've been opened?
Because it's important.
Oh. Wait, can I put the book in the fan? No, this is not a point and click. This is a puzzle game. Did you end up figuring out the turbine crap?
So you're at the frog thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you go down the path, well, first you have, so you go to the, wow, I can't talk anymore. Goodness. If you go to the frog trap and turn around and look at the doors and then close them, there are two
Oh.
alternate paths.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, that door's not opening. Yeah. May I? I love how fast you can just zoom around this game when you get used to it. Meow. This is the shtick. The open doors close other paths. Oh. Also, I may have mentioned this earlier, but this is one of the domes that we were talking about.
Domes.
Now, here's the deal with the domes. You gotta, they're kind of like QTEs, but not really.
They're kind of broken.
Yeah, a little bit. They are largely.
I think you have to hit it like 3 to 5 frames before you actually would see it.
Yeah. Because you gotta hit that yellow. That dank yellow right there. But there's also a button somewhere around here that stops the dome from spinning, but I don't remember where that button is. And I think it might be that one on the wall. Dome or gotcha. That being said, let's see if the frog is back. Hello, Froggo.
Oh, you got a frog?
Yeah.
Oh. I've checked twice. It hasn't happened to me.
I think you have to close the doors and then go down to the dome, and then come back. It doesn't
I
happen.
already opened the dome, even.
How did you open the dome?
You have to hit the button like 3 to 5 frames before you see it.
Where's said button? Is it the one on the
It's
wall?
on the top. It's like a weird camera.
It's on the
Telescope
top.
camera.
Wait. Where is the top? Oh god. I'm opening doors again.
Oh! That...
Rosie the Riveter.
Oh.
Yeah, the frog doesn't actually do anything. It's just a hint.
Did
What?
you actually find the telescope?
I don't know if I did get the telescope.
You go to the dome and close the door again.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm so sick of this already. You also have to keep track of which eye symbol it is. There we go. So for this one, it's slitted eye. Okay, and then there's this puzzle, which I don't know the answer to, because we don't have it yet. But yeah, so these puzzles change every time. Eventually we'll find something that actually allows us to open it. But if you get it wrong, it just resets, so not even that worried about it. We can open the domes, but that's pretty much all we can do. Oh no. Yeah, the way that these concepts are mashed together is nuts. So I actually do know what you're talking about. I have completed this game, but I don't want to spoil anything because holy shit, just the way that it puts them all together is just like, really? I mean, it's really cool, but what? Stop and smell the levers.
Do not smell the levers. They probably actually do smell pretty bad.
Yeah. But yeah, that frog is a clue because you need the sound that it makes, and that's pretty much all you need. For now, we just need to know that the dome is there and that it has that symbol. It's freaking insane for what all of this is for. Can I go anywhere, or am I just stuck on this island for now? Crab, what's up with you?
I'm in Gen's office.
How did you get in Gen's office?
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge. All right. I'm running past the thing. Oh god, no. I've closed doors again.
Are you just mashing click?
Could I pass or power the stairs? Actually, yeah. I probably could. I am largely just mashing click because I got so used to doing it in Myst.
So on the path, did you get to Gen's office door?
Oh, you're fine, Malarthy. Don't worry about it. Gen's office door.
It's to the opposite of the dome.
For like... Oh, hey. There's power cord there. Yeah, I got to the office door and then I couldn't do anything with it.
On the path is a lever. Yet another lever.
Hello? I see it now. Stop and smell the levers. Also, just so we are clear, everyone, on where I stand on this game, if you have hints, please feel free to use them. I have no problem with people telling me where to go or things that I missed in this game. This is one of the few games where I don't care. Like, don't tell me the answer to the puzzle, but hints is fine. Hint levers. Of course. Oh, hey. Nope. Okay. Stop the fan. Oh, that's what it did. Subterfuge. Oh, hey, this is a book. Oh, okay. Who's ready for more lore? The latest ink... Oh, God, I can't read this shit. Crab, can you read this?
Barely.
Yeah. The latest ink formulation has proven a failure. Even when waiting in my most promising books, I obtain only the barest glimmer of a connection. It is frustrating to expend so much effort creating a blank book only to end up destroying it when it doesn't work. There are days when the lab is uncomfortably warm from the flames of these failed attempts. The further I refine each element? Yeah. The further I refine each element, the formulations of the inks and the papers, the physical dimensions of the books, the more I realize that the list of potential combinations is nearly infinite. It is during moments like that that I despair without access to Denis. Or without access to Denis, my long-term goals may never be accomplished. Nevertheless, there are... Please tell me. Oh god, there's more. Oh god, no.
There's kind of a lot more.
Oh fuck. It just keeps going, crap. Also, this minor hint here about like what the domes do. Because it showed off all of the eyes. You can also sow science. Wait, you can also sow science on the water? What? I'm discontinuing regular observations of the stars beneath the fissure. Although I've been able to track the dark cloud-like formations that migrate through the starfield and have proven that their paths are cyclical, without proper instrumentation it is pointless to continue. My general theory concerning the nature of the fissure has remained unaltered since it has just appeared, or since it first appeared. And there's some numbers. Sorry, do science. Oh, you can do science with water. My general theory concerning the right. It seems that the fabric of this age has been breached in a way that permeates matter, or permits matter to... Fuck. Crab hell. I can't read. It permits matter to be hospitably exchanged between two discrete but overlapping spaces, much like a link. But the apparent physical contradictions surrounding the juncture defy logical reason. The guest column of wind, or the great column of wind... Oh no, I've closed the book. The great column of wind that was formed when the fissure first appeared suggests a vacuum, as one might expect in space. Yet my early experiments revealed the presence of a breathable atmosphere. That Atris and Catherine threw themselves into the void is further evidence that it might be safe to travel. But without knowing its true nature, I cannot take that risk myself. It is also difficult to say what would happen if I were to reopen it after so long, but it is likely that the results would be catastrophic, given the changes that have occurred in the age since that time. Hint. That's a hint. That's a pretty major one. Maintenance on the stream. For some reason I read that... Oh, Steam vent caps.
Gan was really into live streaming. Because he was to pop his ass. Nobody was watching, but he did it.
He was like the next Tyler One. Maintenance on the Steam vent caps completed. I am extremely pleased with the continued success of this system. I believe the construction to have been true to the Denis designs of my memory. Another example of the superiority of Denis Denis technology. What a racist.
I mean...
Actually, I guess that would be supremacist, wouldn't it be?
Yeah. His whole school is just proof of that.
Yeah.
Because they do have Rivenese. It just sort of got erased.
Yeah. Catherine and Atris and... It's ironic that Atris and Catherine unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. As with many of my views over the years, my thoughts regarding the origin of the fissure have changed. I have recently begun to wonder whether it was actually an unexpected byproduct of the changes Catherine and Atris wrote in this age during their escape. Certainly, by casting their linking books into the void, they trapped me here quite effectively. But I do not believe that Atris intended the book to be lost in this manner. Much better to destroy it than to risk the possibility of it falling into unknown hands. Also, had they foreseen the creation of the fissure, they would likely have thought that the vacuum it created would eventually consume the atmosphere of this planet, a fate which Catherine undoubtedly would have deemed unacceptable for her home world. I love that they actually do say that the ages are in fact planets, but each age also has its own solar system and universe.
Yeah.
If I had not been there to supervise the construction of the seal, this is most certainly what would have happened, for the villagers were far too frightened to even approach the vortex without my urging. I hold on to the belief that it was an unintended consequence of their writing, for another reason as well. I prefer to think that my son was had meant for this age to be merely a prison for me, rather than a death sentence. He's right there.
Also, without my urging?
What?
Urging.
Oh.
Ooh. Do you really think he gave a pep talk to the villagers, or...
Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. The construction of the images has proceeded without fault. Or imagers. It is interesting to see how easily I've been able to adapt the Denis technology to mimic that of the Ahmad. Is that how you...
Ahmadi?
Okay, Ahmadi. That's not a semicolon. Okay. That is an I. No, that is a semicolon.
It might be it
Yeah.
might be a semicolon.
Okay. In some ways, the similarities between the two cultures are striking. Also, this sure is a lot of things that these people remember from an ancient, long-lost civilization that they were once a part of. Like, these guys are good with their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if perhaps there had been communication or commerce between the two cultures in earlier times. Maybe Keda's people were even descendants of the Denis. It pleases me to think so. Goddamn Denis supremacist. I've seen that picture before. Note, it's possible that I was somehow able to supply books with the power of sufficient magnitude. I could suppress the variance enough to facilitate a solid link. It is doubtful that the geothermal cap generators would provide such an enormous surge. Perhaps I could adapt the fire marbles. Fire marbles?
Fire marbles.
Crab, who is Keda?
His wife.
Okay, so yeah. Keda is indeed Atris' mom. Because Gen is Atris' dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have been cataloging the natural elements of this age for nearly 30 years now, yet still I continue to find evidence of the Denis' preoccupation with fire. With fire?
Fire.
With five. Sorry. The fifth age, as he calls it. As a boy, it was very clear to me that the number 5 had a special significance to the Denis society. From the ancient heraldic emblems of the of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners, it was ubiquitous. Its presence here is obviously a direct reflection of the minds that designated the texts that I used to compose this age. Further proof... Oh no, I closed the book again. Oh. I think Keda died in childbirth. Another reason for Gen to hate Atris. Okay. Further proof that though through their art, the Denis masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many have mistakenly thought, merely building links to pre-existing worlds. Oh. Well, we never confirmed that, do we?
No.
While most of my constructions were based on Denis' designs, I see now that the ones that I have imbued with the power of the five are clearly the most beautiful, the most perfect, and, I believe, are most structurally sound. Great! Yeah, that right there. The symbols. The eye symbols is what we need. Because we can do them in order. Huh. Oh, sure. Sneeze. Damn it, head, sneeze. I need to get it out. Otherwise, it's going to come back at an incredibly inopportune moment that will embarrass me somehow in front of all these marvelous people, including Crab.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Okay. Let me write down the eye symbols because there's 6 of them. I assume we'll need this in this order later on. Also, why 6? Is that just because that's the number of islands they had?
I'm not sure.
Although superficially it is based on 6 color systems. Oh, colors. Durr. I am convinced that there has to be a design or a deeper connection to 5. I will continue to investigate. I finally made a breakthrough. I have succeeded in modifying the fire marbles to generate enough power to hold a descriptive linking book in stable matrix. I have linked to a new world. Oh, fuck. What a shame, Atris. Looks like you're too late. It is a harsh and desolate age, but it is nonetheless well suited for my purposes. And so I have designated it my... What is this? I think 98. If I'm gonna guess. 98th age. Or no?
It's the 233rd age.
Oh. How the fuck?
Mostly just because I'm looking at the wiki right now.
Oh. I don't know how to read that high. 233rd age. By studying it closely, I believed I will eventually be able to create a more appropriate age for me or for us to settle on. For now, I will build an office and I set up my living quarters there in order that I may conduct my experiments in safety and without distraction. So he's not on Riven anymore, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, so those Dunny numbers are quote unquote 98
Yeah.
in base 25.
Oh. Fuck, my head is... I must admit that I am proud of my work. To think that in such primitive conditions, I have accomplished in 29 years what it took the original Denis centuries to achieve. Note, repair outerwear for work on this world. Repair outerwear for work on this world. Goggles may be needed to be redesigned altogether. Oh, this isn't. This is Riven. Why did you hate the first game, Girl Disturbed? Okay. I've begun construction on a series of link sites for each island that will connect Riven with my new office at number. The Survey Guild has finally completed the site location for each island according to my exact specifications, and installation of the domes is underway at least. Yeah, he's talking about the domes now. Okay, this is really important as well. These symbols. I'm not going to spoil why, but we need them for later. The big thing is the way that they fit together. Work on the central power source got off to a bit of a bad start, I'm afraid. But the pace has picked up considerably since then, and I anticipate no further delays. I'm looking forward to finally having a civilized mode of transportation. But why, Girl Disturbed? But why? Also, let me switch back to live so I can actually see the... I'm just gonna set the music player in autoplay. Except I can't do that apparently, never mind. What? Due to the rebels' continuous disturbances, I've decided to install a coded access system into all of the domes. Oh. Crab, I can't account this high. How does the music bot do? It musics. We've already had one successful music today. Okay, so that is 3 plus 10. 3 plus 10, I think? No. Yeah, 3 plus 10, so 13. We're doing homework, okay?
We're converting base 25 into our puny base 10 system.
Oh god, no. Crab, help. This is one of the things that a lot of people didn't like, I think, about the series, was you actually do have to read a lot of the lore to understand, or a lot of the journals. I'm actually just going to put the code in its entirety in. But you know what? It feels like you're super sleuthing. So, I don't even mind it that much. I don't really understand how to count this high, but I can kind of work with it. Okay, cool. I've got the code.
I'm in.
Oh man. What's the command for the music bot? Apparently it's just on the stream. If I'm reading that right. It just costs 10 logs. And let me bring up the stream just to take a look myself. Hopefully both me and Crab... Yeah, if you click the Streamlabs button, you can just do some stuff with it.
That's weird.
I don't know exactly how this all works.
We live in a goofy future.
We do. Oh yeah, I can't view it correctly. I caught one of my assistants today, or assistants looking over this journal today. I'm glad I've chosen to write it in a language they cannot decipher. Discuss security with each... He's written it in English.
No.
I'm glad. Discuss security with each guildmaster. No problems expected from the maintenance, educators, and surveyors. Question the bookmakers and builders more. Oh my god, he really is recreating the Denis.
Yeah.
The guilds were very specifically a Denis thing, especially by those names. Let me... Oh, I see you have... Let me put this on autoplay. There we are.
I don't really want to diss the population of Riven, but like all I'm imagining is like he's like ordering them around and pretending they're all guilds.
Yeah.
And they're all just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck,
And so
man?
they're just like whacking things. I don't know.
Apparently I have to turn the autoplay on, but for there to be autoplay turned on, I have to actually have a song in the queue, which is really annoying.
Oof.
Oof. Goddamn oversaturation of oof. That is something that genuinely kind of annoys me, because it was a really good word and then it got oversaturated and now everyone just uses oof as a non-word.
Oh no.
Ah, the music fits the gameplay. I doubt that.
I mean, you could just
What
you
if
could
I-
just queue up the entire Riven soundtrack.
Going to be a shorter campaign unless people want it to go longer. We can try it. You'd have to let me know when it's occurring, and I'll see. Of course, I don't know if I mentioned to you, Tennis, but I might also be getting a much bigger schedule, or much thicker schedule soon. So things may be a little bit harder. Sundays. Okay, Sundays are probably possible. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what?
I went to look up a Riven walkthrough, so I didn't have to write anything. I'm lazy, and the autocomplete suggested Riven walkthrough Destiny 2, and I just like shriveled up inside. I'm like, old and dead now.
Is that a weapon in Destiny 2 or something?
Oh, it's a raid.
Oh. I mean, alternatively, you could have had Riven walk through Warframe,
Oh no.
or Riven walk through League of Legends,
No.
which I don't even know how that would be possible because that's not a linear story game.
Oh gosh.
There's too many things with the word Riven in them now.
Oh.
Okay, today I heard several more reports of spirit sightings by some of the villagers. It seems that under Catherine's leadership, the rebels, or the Black... What is this? Moiety?
That moiety?
I don't know. Yeah.
Moiety.
Moiety. As the villagers obstinately insist on referring to them, have obtained a new level of sophistication in the terror tactics, and have renewed their campaign to intimidate the villagers into joining them, playing upon their shared superstitions. The villagers are certainly susceptible to this form of coercion, especially given of late the rebels' increasing acts of vandalism and theft. Oh my god, Crab, how long does this journal go? Oh man, I haven't seen anything from Nightwish in so long. Also, I feel like Girl Disturbed is losing all of her logs just by putting all of these songs in. The
Wait.
Eatrim traps? Have been steadily... What is this? What? I don't know what this sort of trap. This says a trap of some sort. The traps have been steadily fruitful this year. Apparently, the breakup of the islands has not adversely affected the subterranean ecosystems. Unfortunately, I imagine the rebels are experiencing a similarly generous harvest. A shortage of poison for their darts this season. Or no shortage of poison for their darts this season. Such morbid issues aside, the sudden availability has allowed me to refine a particularly pleasant extract for my pipe. One that is smooth. Great. One that is
drugs.
He's got drugs. Smoother than any of the others from recent years.
Oh no.
Probably alternating. Okay. Chemical analysis of one of the rebel knives has yielded curious results. Its composition contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the island. It appears they have access to a resource of which I am unaware. Perhaps a mine on an uncharted island. One of the knives. We've actually seen one of these knives too. Just under the log door, right at the beginning of the game. No, most of the knives have been found on the south side of the village. This is the same area in which they have been which there have been reports of people mysteriously disappearing. I think a closer inspection of the area is warranted. The fact that they leave the distinctive knives as a sign of their presence concerns me. They're growing more bold, and it seems they no longer fear the discovery of their hideout. This isn't the song, this is instrumental. Oh, okay. You guys will have to let me know if the music is at all loud enough or if I should turn it up a bit. The latest measurements indicate that the recent trend has continued. The movement of the islands has slowed tremendously. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse in approximately 3 months, but with the new figures I am uncertain. I have nearly finished writing the age.
234th.
Thank you. Writing the 244th age, and have. I don't even. Where does he get the 200 from?
He's in the course of his life, he's written 200 and
Jesus.
something ages, and he's very lazy.
Yeah, rip girl deserves logs. Well, looks like you gotta watch a little bit more, Girl Disturb. We're gonna be stuck here with lore. My previous ultimate estimates, right. I have finished writing the 244th age and have every faith that it will indeed be a safe place for us to relocate to. Yet it will be helpful to know what has caused the halt of the age's breakup. Is it possible that it's stable after all? If so, I must discover how this age differs from my less successful attempts. My examinations of the age...
I think that's still the 233rd age.
233rd age. Have thus far proven inconclusive. And perhaps, or perhaps someone is repairing the damage to the 5th age. If so, it would almost certainly be Atrus doing. I have reluctantly decided to abandon my experiments into the behavior of the waters of this age, as there are more pressing matters. Alright, so the water just, it acts like no living water whatsoever. Going to need more disturbed for this. Oh god, Linkin Park? Except it's a Nightcore version. Yeah, whatever. Some of these are still really good songs. Right, behavior of the waters of this age, as there are more pressing matters on which I must now concentrate, leaving me little time for such speculative research. For future reference, however, my investigations up to this point have revealed the following. I believe the remarkable properties of the water to be caused by a life form that inhabits it, or that resides in it, specifically a type of bacteria. I am imagining... This gameplay is riveting. We'll get back to the gameplay soon.
No.
Crab. Oh god, how much is left? Okay, we're almost done.
Stop getting distracted by music requests.
Motile unicellular organism, but one with structures capable of holding bits of water whose combined effects, via surface tension, a stronger force, causes the composite body of water to move in response to heat. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat, for example a period of extended boiling, seems to kill the bacteria, which would explain its dramatic aversion to heat source. Unfortunately, these theories are still not fully tested, and I remain ignorant both of its deeper nature and its possible uses.
So the rings really are just...
Yeah, I guess they
Like-
really are just furnaces.
Yeah. It just doesn't evaporate it. It's just the water doesn't like it.
Yeah, the water literally is living. An exciting development. Last night, a squad of maintainers stumbled upon a lone rebel scout and obtained from him a most incredible device. It is a crystal that somehow powers these flawed linking books, much as my own system does, but with an obvious advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it completely portable. Catherine must have fabricated the device before I captured her, obviously with an explicit Denis schematic. Okay, so now we know what Catherine is at least. With an explicit Denis schematic she must have brought with her to the Sage. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years. Regardless, I can now concentrate solely on the writing of ages and need no longer worry about building elaborate power supplies for each new book I write. This is a sobering reminder, however, that I must continue to seek an avenue to Denis. Regaining access to the resources there may be crucial to the completion of the mission. What is this mission?
I don't know.
Is it? Well, I guess right now it's just remake Denis.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. This is Blue
can
Stolly,
leave.
not Linkin Park. Ah, yeah. Linkin Park's done covers of it though, so we can leave now. Crap. Oh God, there's more writing. There was a note. There was a page that wasn't in there. Last week, while maintaining the situation of the villagers from the scope and the fuck am I listening to? I'm not gonna care. While monitoring the situation of the villagers from the scope in my survey room, I observed one of the natives swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating, but anchored near the entrance to the bay. I ordered the object removed from the water for inspection. Several days later, however, I was surprised to see another floating there. The missing object had apparently, and quite mysteriously, been replaced with a new one overnight. I've been long aware of the existence of similar artifacts on the villagers' island, but I've paid little notice until now. Tomorrow, I shall send surveyors to catalog the others. 2. I think that's 2. Is that 2 or 1? Oh, I'm way off. That's 1. Okay, now we can finally leave. There's no more reading, Crab.
No more.
No more.
We could forget the English language and
don't
communicate
need it.
only in hand gestures with the cursor.
Yeah. We don't need more reading. Oh God, the door closes whenever we leave it. Why would they do something like this? eggs.
Egg.
Egg. I found a box full of eggs. And frogs.
Egg frogs.
Okay, what's this? No, this is the place with the cursed book. Oh god, no. I've actually heard this one. This is Lost in Nightcore. What is? Let's see here. Okay, this one did not make the transition to Nightcore at all. Well, Girl Disturbed. Like, some songs make the transition really well. This one did not. Ugh, no. No. You can't make me like it. I have found another thing! Woo! Oh no, it's just, yeah. Fun fact, I was for a brief time actually addicted to Nicki Minaj's, what is it, heart attack in Nightcore mode. For the longest time. It was awful. And I kind of hate myself because I can't listen to that anymore. I mean, better than... Oh! Oh, this is one of the puzzle islands. Well, I mean, I guess they're all kind of puzzle islands, but... this is like a super puzzle island. Boop. Up we go. So this is the island that I finally figured out what all of the domes were for. Though it took me a while. Can we move? Reb? The telescope isn't looking at it. How do we...
Seems bad.
Like, it's
I'm
looking...
stuck in an animation.
Unless it is looking at it. Do I have to...
Looking at it really fastly.
No, never mind. I did it. Hey, we opened a dome. Oh, I just realized the Denise symbols in the book, the code that I wrote down. Those correspond to this, don't they? There's 5 markers and yep. That's the symbol. That's where we get this. Crap, you're the best. Also, hey, Sulking. How are you doing? I kind of figured you were probably around. That's because it apparently was never queued. You may not have enough logs for it. Alright, let's see. What are we looking at here? The final one is 9? No. Something higher than 9. Da-da-da-da. Either completely silent or over talkative. I'm never in the middle. Yep. That is you, Soul King. Like I said, I kind of figured you were probably around. Alright, now I have to figure out what this code is. So I'm going to stare at it, and Crab's eventually just going to tell me what all this means. I mean, that's obviously not going to be what happens, but sure. That's what I can pretend happens. The second to last one is 15. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what's going on here, but sure. 44, I think? How is this all put together? Ah! Because you keep the chat alive. Alternatively, you could read that as keep the cat alive. I bought a lot of old games today and got a lot of free ones with Xbox Live and PS Plus, and needless to say, today was very fun. Oh, what'd you end up getting? I should probably check my own PS Plus at some point. Oh no, I've taken a picture. So, I have this code right here, right? Right, Crab?
Right.
I'm very confused.
You're looking at the inside of the dome?
Yeah, I'm looking at the inside of the dome, and I've got the code for it, but I don't know how to read it. Like, I've got
Do you
numbers
know what the
one.
numbers are?
No. Is the thing. Maybe I need to write out up to like base, up to how many ticks are there on here? 5, 10, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Of course, it's 25. Base 25.
Yep.
Okay. Oh! Something just clicked. I can read it now. Sort of. I can kind of read it now.
That's your brain downloading new firmware from the internet.
More or less, yeah.
God, that'd be a weird experience.
Yeah. Okay, so after 10, at 14 it switches to having 3 be the next number. No, wait. 10 plus 3? Yeah, 10 plus 3 is the first one. So 13. And 5. There we go. And then 14? What? Crab, what order are these? Are these being read left to right or right to left?
Left to right.
Okay, they are being read left to right. Okay. So the first one is 13 then. There. And then the next one is I think 15? 16? Yeah, 1 plus 5 or 1 plus 15, I think. So it would be 16. Then the next one is going to be 15 plus 2, so 17. Yeah, that's correct. And then we get into the 20 era. I really hope
Okay.
I've got this right.
Yeah. I'm kind of impressed that Scumvum actually bothered to replicate this.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what? So 20 is when it's got like the side. So 20 plus 1. So 21. And then 20 plus 4, 24. Damn it, I got it wrong. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do this again. I just need to write out what each one of these actually is. Damn it, I gotta do homework again, Crab. I thought we were past this. Let's see. 10, 13, 16, 16, 17. This is a strange pattern. Okay, I actually think that I had it right the first time, just I had one of the other digits off. Nope. Nope. Okay, yeah, I did get it. We did it! We did it, boys! I did math. How was my Sunday? My Sunday was excellent. I got to figure out which job I wanted to take. We're traveling to another age. Except not really. Crab, why does this age not work?
Since not powered.
Oh, no. Really? How do we get out of here?
There's a button on the bottom right.
So we've got to figure out how to power these then?
Yep. Gotta get them fire marbles. Journal said.
Well, at least we know how to open it now. Also, you remember how I was talking about the Tetris pieces and how they all fit together? Yeah, this is them. But you can't see it until you're up here. This all fits together into some convoluted mess, but I really do love it.
Well, it was like, what, 30 years of Gen's life?
Yeah, I think that calling Gen suspicious of everyone would be accurate. Wouldn't you, Crab?
Sure seems like it.
I can't believe he figured out how to create water replicas of each one of the islands of Riven. Like, what? Again! What are you doing? Oh my god. I forgot all about this. The grids!
Yeah.
Oh no! Okay, so, fun thing. You see where the dome is? We gotta remember where that dome is. Oh. Crab, help.
Great.
Really want to be an old game on Steam called Oddworld Bounty Hunter. I played it a long time ago, and I'm going to be honest. The thought of playing it now makes me want to cry for some reason. The Oddworld series is super weird, honestly.
Hey.
Oh, Crab, you shut up.
That's dumb. It's barely a pun.
Okay, so this one is in. I'm drawing this actually on a map because I'm going. So, fun thing about this, I actually just straight up skipped a large part of this puzzle the first time that I did it. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm actually going to do it right, and we're going to be a massive hateful blob of ourselves. Crab, are you going to just find it online?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't really blame you. I don't really blame you at all.
The lazy.
I mean, in this case, it's such a convoluted puzzle that I can't really say that it's not even that bad. That I don't know if it's even worth it, I guess. They went too far, I think.
I think they may be intended for you to have like way more hours to dedicate to this than most people do nowadays.
Yeah. I'm already a massive hateful blob of myself. Spare me. No, you don't get to be spared.
This is Undertale now.
By the way, how is Deltarune, Crab?
It's good.
Oh. Any other reviews about it, or is it just good?
The music's good. Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those things where if you liked Undertale, it was more that. I don't know how well it tracks for people that didn't even play Undertale.
Well, happily,
So-
I am one of those sad, lonely people who played Undertale.
Well, then it's good. And seeing how it's different is kind of like off the chart.
Okay. I am drawing grids on my paper and hoping that these grids match up with what I need them to match up. I am correct? Okay, sweet. Oop. We're looking for the dome. What about East Sands?
There's no Sans Delta River.
Is it?
Because of course we needed that joke, didn't you?
Wait, is that the dome? That is indeed the dome. Okay. You know I'm going to hate myself later, right?
When it's like 12 midnight.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm going to be like, Newt, what have you done? Why have you promised that you're going to do this the hard way? There is a perfectly functional internet that you can look up the answer in. No, you're not. Just because of this puzzle. No, you're not. No one can hate me just because of a puzzle. Also, we're already almost done with it. There's only 3 more islands to go?
I thought The Witness was a whole treatise on how you could hate someone for a single puzzle.
You're not even subbed, Girl Disturbed.
Semantics.
Semantics. I wish I had like actual grid paper to make this easier.
That's what we have the internet for, to provide us with grid paper.
I don't believe you, Crab. Grid paper doesn't actually exist. Alright. Well, that was easy. Then again, that one I only had 1 block to look through. We went through the biggest island already, so I'm kind of happy about that. That isn't important right now? I beg to differ. I'm actually kind of surprised that I remember all of this, but then again, that may say something about how either poorly or well designed the puzzles in Myst are.
I think it depends on how you think about puzzles.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. First try. Oh, this one's an easy one. It's up in the upper left-hand corner. Fantastic. Damn it, these grids don't have to be perfect, Newt. They just have to function so that you can tell the information from them later. Okay, and then the final island. This is all just so that I don't go insane later and have to come back here. Taking back your Amazon Prime subscription. You're still not even subscribed. I'm pretty sure it was it's Etsu that gave me the Amazon Prime subscription. It's my lumber, I need it for housing. You know, there was actually kind of an abandoned feature that I considered for the campgrounds, where people could in fact make log cabins, but I didn't really know what log cabins would do, so I figured that they would just add bloat. So I never made them. Crab? Quick question. The island with the water power. That dome was underground, right?
The dome?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that one was underground. I figured. That's the tricky one, because it doesn't actually show up on the map as a dome. It shows up as a hole. All right, I have a map that is super easy to look at. It consists of all the grids, and now we are done here. We will never have to come back to this island again, except we will. All right, Crab, what are you up to now?
I'm looking at a kind of useless viewer.
A kind of useless viewer?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Double log gathering for an hour. So I've actually played with idea for that, but the problem with that is that it's actually really hard to increase the amount of logs that someone gains. It's not impossible, just difficult. It's a Twitch API thing. So I would actually have to look into the Twitch API to try and figure out what the heck is going on there. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I have had almost no interaction with the Twitch API so far. Kind of intentionally. Maybe I should figure it out. There was a script that I at one point downloaded to increase logs, but the problem was that it still was super complicated compared to anything else that I could do. All right. Cool. Well, again, I have used your island of the viewerships. And now that I have used your island, I never want to have anything to do with it ever again. So, good job on that, I suppose. This is one really realistic virtual reality roller coaster. Oh, you have no idea. Crab, how do I use these stairs?
You move your feet in front of yourself.
And maybe
Which
slightly
stairs?
up. Okay, so when you keep going, there's like a gigantic dome, right? It's a big golden thing, but you can't go up it because there's a lever and some stairs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Those aren't stairs. That's just a flat bridge.
Yeah, but it's a flat bridge you can't climb.
Yeah. So you have to go back to the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And
That is something I notably cannot do right now.
I think you can use the minecart backwards.
Well, we'll find out.
And you have to do the room rotation. Unlock all of that, and then fiddle with some steam valves. So that they're powering stuff instead of sending steam into the air.
Okay.
Rude.
Ah, Ah, no, there's stairs.
Are they stairs?
There are stairs. I figured out how to go back. That's a crab answer. I'm not falling for that one. Disturbed. I've heard too many variations of that particular joke. And now we're on the minecart. And now we're underwater. I want to get off Mr. Bean's wild ride. No, you're stuck on here until we get to the end.
Just paint the minecart a horde shade of green.
Your response, Girl Disturbed, has been the best response of everything. Crab, are you working tomorrow?
No.
Fantastic. We can totally start do this tomorrow as well.
Oh, okay.
I mean, granted, I actually am working tomorrow, so
Dang.
yeah. Noted Dota 2 character. Oh, it's a bug. Ah, another hint. Gotta find the fire marbles, right, Crab?
Fire marbles. They're at the top of a giant dome. I think it's to that one, but like I don't remember how to get up there.
Oh, I remember. I remember, Crab. That's the entire point of the press. Because it powers a single point on a single spot of a single island for each color, and you've got to get the colors right. So we have to figure out what each of the eyes symbols mean.
Right.
And that's why all of the domes have different symbols on them. Which is why this game is freaking insane. Who would remember all of that without writing it down?
I think the idea was that you were supposed to write it down.
Yeah, probably.
Which might be partially why there are like a billion journals.
Zoom on through later plesiosaur things. Those are a hint too. There's a reason they allow us to see them multiple times. That's the beetle. We've heard the frog. And there's the plesiosaur thingamajigs. Go! Fire my balls. Nope. Does this actually go anywhere else, or do we just go forward? Yeah, we just go forward. Okay. That's fine. This is a location I haven't been in the sub. Boop. What? Crab, I am on a rotatory majigger.
Alright, you're a rotatory guy.
Yeah. Oh, hey, can we get up there? Rotator. I don't know what this is, but it exists, I suppose.
Hey.
That sounds like Crab has fallen afoul of a specific animal called a cat. That sounds exactly like that's what's happening right now.
Hey. Goof.
Crab commonly has kitty cats come in and try to steal his mic.
Like kitty cats, you mean just one?
Yeah. All right, because Gremlin died. I forget.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss, Crab.
It was a while ago.
Man.
It's fine.
Boop. There have got to be more convenient ways than moving around this entire village by submersible. On tracks, of all things. See, I might be able to understand it if it was just a submersible. If you started streaming, your cats would be interrupting every 5 minutes, and I could never play a game. I need a face cam just for the cats. You're damn right. Cats always need face cams. Okay, let's see here. Cats actually are face cams. They don't tell you about them. Ah, over here. I need to get over here. Either over there or... Yeah, over here. Okay. And that one extended. That one. Boop, boop, boop. You know, I suppose it does say something about these games that none of the puzzles really feel like puzzles. Oh, okay, that's a lie. Some of them are blatantly puzzles, but they usually have a pretty good reason to exist. Why would we need to know that, Girl Disturb? or want to know that for that matter. Oh. God damn it, girl dessert. I've warned you before. Please think before you speak. That's the school. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Don't make me actually be a mod. Yeah. I believe I warned you a long time ago with the Bioshock streams. I suppose I never did use those exact phrase or that exact phrase, but I expect that you, as someone who has been here for long enough, would know what will start to piss me off the most. And I also believe that one of the rules is just try and obey the Twitch terms of service. Well, that technically doesn't break. That's still annoying enough that it actually comes pretty close. This one we don't need. Damn it, where is... not really. Yep, there you go. Soul King's got it. That's the exact one. That is actually there because of something you said during the Bioshock stream. Rev, where are you at this point? While I'm puttering around in the submersible.
I'm puttering around with the stone circle thing.
The stone circle? What?
The brown stone spire?
Yeah. Just like... Just don't push it, girl disturbed. God damn it. Where are we going with this? I could have sworn... Yeah, there was, like, this over here. How do we get over there? Do we have to... Oh, we probably do have to turn around. Because it stops you in the middle of the lake. I assume that if we turn around, there's another spot that we can turn. I was right! Alright. Well, good luck on that work. Okay, well, the sub's in a much easier spot to reach, I suppose. Pop. Pop. Can I do anything with any of this? Oh. Oh, you can't do anything with the lever. Crab, help. The submersible puzzle's got me in its grasp. How do they get to this door? There's gotta be something. Oh, hey. I have a view of the water, I guess. Woo. Going to start cracking down on threats a tiny bit from now on. Sure. I'm fine with that, Soul King. Disturbed got off easy today just because she is a regular. Other than that, I have no issue with it. I'm definitely probably a bit too lenient. Oh, god damn it. How do I not fish? Even regulars are going to have to start hearing it now because certain comments can keep new people away. Yeah, I appreciate that, Soul King. I really do mean that. Where is... My god, he's destroyed all of nature, Crab. That's what this axe is about. Crab? Have we lost Crab? Ah, poor Malarthy. Wait, hang on a second. There was a... The hell? Crab's cat killed him. Of course. That's another thing to add to the list. That was 3. It's frog. So we've got to find all of those to find out the code. There's a code that we need later. Actually, I know where 2 of them, or 3 of them are. I think there's 6 in total. Hey, Missouri Vex. I don't remember all of it, but there are some of the puzzles that I've been remembering. Get 1 free warning. Yeah. Soul King is fine. Like he knows how to deal with the boss. And I do agree, I'm generally really lenient, so if I'm giving a warning, you should probably watch it. But generally, you don't have to worry too much. Let's see, what is this? It sounds like a beetle.
Beetle thing.
Yeah, I'm finding the things, Crab. The eyes that make sounds whenever they move.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know what they're used for yet, but I'm pretty sure they're used for something, and so I'm just like, this one is the second one. It makes a frog sound. This one makes a beetle sound. I don't know where all of that is, though. Who is that talking? Okay, so Crab has played these games before, and he has actually read the books, so he is officially the person that we should be asking about the lore.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, Crab. What is the lore of this game? Tell us the deep lore.
Books.
He's done it! He's done it again!
This isn't even the Myst game with the books. It's only like one book.
Oh yeah, the one that goes to another part of Riven. Have I ever done a background check on him? What if he's a serial killer? I've actually met Crab in real life and do work with him, so I'm pretty sure he's not a serial killer. And have known him
I
for
eat a lot of cereal.
Oh, well, I guess we gotta turn you in, Crab. I'm sorry. Okay, at this point I'm kind of just going back and forth between the islands going, what next?
Happens a lot with this game.
Yeah. The term bumbling about I think you've used before. Aha! Oh. Cool. Feel free to give hints. I think I mentioned this before during this stream, but if you guys do know something, feel free to give me a little bit of a hint as to what I'm looking for. We did the frog puzzle already, so that's fine. We already went up there, because that stopped the fan. We closed these doors and found the... If there are no elephants in this game. Thanks, Emissary Vex. What if he has two secret families in different states? Considering he can't get out of his dad's house, I doubt that. Sorry, Crab. I've given away your social security number. Now you're doomed.
Wow. They're gonna have to play the song from the very first Doom level for the rest of my life.
Boop, boop. Oh no, we still have no fire marbles. Well, have I done? So we figured out how to open the domes, obviously. I recorded the dome's location on each island so that we have that prepared. The problem is I don't remember how to get to the fire marbles. That's the big thing that's stopping me right now. And I don't think I can get to the fire marbles without some more sideways progression. Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be kidnapped at some point here. Spoilers. It's hard to give hints in this game. Yeah, fair. Oh, right. Have Crab play Hot and Cold unless he doesn't know either. Crab is also about as confused as I am, I think. Unfortunately.
I'm not as familiar with this game as
As
Myst
Myst.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I feel sometimes like I'm really too lenient on people. Like, I've had trolls that just come in, say a rude thing, and then I'm just like, aha, that's funny, and then they leave. When I probably should have just responded by insta-banning them. That being said, I have a low tolerance for people who are distinctly just doing nothing but trolling. Generally, I will either miss out on whatever they're trolling, or I will just ban them completely. Should have just ignored them. Yeah. Hey, Alpha. Has she been posting worse things recently, Soul King? Or Alpha? That's worrying. Girl Disturbed is more or less the reason that I have the don't post controversial or disturbing topics in chat thing. At least not without asking me.
Oh boy.
Oh, god damn it. I triggered this again. Wait, is this the... Oh, this is another hint. Yeah, that's a common sense rule. That's kind of why I was really sad to have to make it. Initially, this stream had no rules. Like, I was really happy that no one had come in and made me make them, and then stuff like that happened, and I was really annoyed. Crab, I know that there's like a prison cell somewhere around here, but I don't remember where said prison cell is.
You're gonna have to close the... I mean, I guess it's a death trap. The one with the shackles on it.
What now?
The the thing that was depicted in the game, in the little number scan.
Oh. Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
The thing that looks like a big cone.
Yeah.
Oh. How do you close that?
Well, you have to get into the big fish.
Oh.
Wood fish.
The one just deeper in?
Yeah.
The sacrifice thing. Okay. That's what I've been missing out on then. Hello, fishy. What do I do with you? Do I have to... Doesn't seem like there's anything around. There's just a big fishy, and I can't interact with it in any way, it seems.
Blow it up with bombs and collect it for cooking.
Hint, fish nipples. What is a hint? How do I... Yeah, Alpha doesn't use his logs very often. I think he's more just happy to see me streaming every now and then. Your mighty log supplies turn. Everyone else seems to be moving logs into the main campfire, partially because Halloween happened and then just decimated the number of logs that we have in it. And so we're trying to restore it back to the way it was before Halloween happened. Fish nipples. I'm just trying to figure out, like, do you mean the eyeballs?
This is like caution dog marriage or something. Like, what?
Don't look too closely at it. Oh. Oh, really? You know what? That is about as obscure a hint as you can give without actually just straight up giving me away the answer. They do actually just look like boobs. Alright then. That's neat.
Did you get eaten by a fish?
I got eaten by a fish.
Yep.
Fish nipples. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's a good hint. Oh, hey. Oh. This one is... Okay. Hang on, let me see the symbol one more time. Yeah, okay, it's the half-closed eye. The half-closed serpent's eye, I should say. So this is Big Island. I mean, that's all I really need to know from this, since I can't actually do anything if I open it up. So, eh. There's an entire new area to explore. Hello. It's Myst. We now have levers. Ooh. Ooh. Fancy. Okay, what does the other lever do? Oh, that's how to close it. Reported me for hacking.
Picture hacking.
There we go. I mean, I guess I have been hacking through this game pretty quickly. I mean, well, not really that quickly, I suppose. Quicker than I would have imagined. Considering this game took me days. The first time I tried to do it. Then again, I was a little kid then. And thought that, I don't know, coding a couple lines of text was cool. Boy, was I wrong. One of these days, I gotta go back into Morrowind modding and actually finish TAOTheCrab. And just have the sentient Telvanni tower. Can I? Crab of the Far West, show me the way.
I'm busy pressing buttons and not getting anywhere because I don't remember how to get to this fire marble place.
Yeah, I'm also kind of there. Boop.
So you're at the dome in the village.
Yeah.
Somewhere is more levers.
Somewhere there. Well, I sat in the chair and then pressed the. Oh hey, there's a kid. Hello, kiddo. Oh sweet, let's go find the kid. Which way did kid go?
Did you close the warp trap?
What was that?
Did you close the warp trap?
Oh yeah, I
Bleh.
did. Probably a
Okay.
weird monotone child. Probably a demon. Oh yeah, definitely. Without a doubt, a demon. Okay, so nice thing is that I actually left the submersible here in a very convenient spot to be doing stuff like this. Okay, so if we rotate the submersible, we can now go forward twice and end up at the new location. I'm off to bed. I'll be back tomorrow if you stream. Okay. I may stream. We'll see. Actually, yeah. We'll see if Crab is up for more Riven.
Driven, the sequel to Myst.
Okay. Can I? No, I cannot. Driven, the sequel to Myst. Drivel. Miss Drizzle. God damn it. I'm actually really proud of that because I came up with it as I was saying the line.
Oh,
Glad I finally put Myst 3 and 4 online. Or they finally put Myst 3 and 4 online. Oh, were they really hard to get?
yeah.
Okay, Crab, I have closed the trap. Oh, hey, there's a thing to pull.
I get to cheat. I have the fucking DVDs like an old person.
Oh, the original Subnautica. It's been so long since I've played Subnautica. Almost a year. I'm actually looking forward to the DLC. Did you ever play Subnautica, Crab?
A little bit. I don't think I ever made it farther than like 300 feet from the starting area.
Fair enough, I suppose. Ah, this is where we are. Okay. It's a dude. Wasn't this the dude that got killed?
Who knows?
Subnautica is so good. It was my favorite game of, or it was the game of the year. No, if it wasn't for Prey, it would have been the game of the year for the game the year it actually came out for me. But Prey ended up taking it away. Hey, you want to come out? Well, please don't kill me and tell me that this is a really bad idea. Maybe someday someone will rescue you. You died. Clunk. How were you supposed to know there was anything in that? What?
in the water?
Yeah.
Eh,
Can't find the original Prey anywhere. Yeah. I would actually like to play the original Prey, even if it has nothing to do with the new Prey.
aside from the fact that very briefly they shared the same folder on Steam and everybody lost their minds.
Oh god, really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, Steam just naively had both of them in the same folder.
Wow. Surprised I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, you really think so?
Okay, so this only goes one way. And then we can change the door to have it go the other way. Oh! One. Okay, so we need beetle, frog. Damn it, I'm missing too many of the eyes. Crab, do you happen to be near the gentleman's place? Gen's area?
His office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you poke the thing in the that's on his desk? The eyeball?
The one that says 1 on it?
Yeah. So the eyes that I've found already are... I found the beetle and the frog eyes, so 2 and 3.
It's not really making any noise.
Oh, really?
It's just kind of making wood on wood noises.
Yeah, well, that's...
But it was found in the water.
yeah. I only found 2, plus the one in Gen's office. But he mentioned that it was in the water. I'm looking for beetles. The second one was the beetle. Is that a beetle? No, that can't be a beetle, right? Hint, beach. Okay. Ah, there's the beetle. And then frog? Oh, there's 2 beetles. Fuck. Okay, that's 1. Crocodile. I think the frog is the weird, wacky looking thing. Oh god, no. Oh, here we are. Okay, we can go check out the beach, though. Man, it'd be super great if there was a shortcut that made it so that I didn't have to use the submarine to get out of here. There is, in fact, a shortcut that means I don't have to use the submarine to get out of here. Wow. Good job, game devs.
Now I think you can't go into the submarine forever.
Oh, is the submarine just busted?
as far as I know. I mean, I looked at it for like a minute,
I can
all
skip.
of a minute. So maybe there's a way, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, I can skip the cutscenes. Oh, I didn't realize you could go down here. That's 5. Okay, 5 is the plesiosaur things. Uh... Oh, whale. Sorry. Didn't end up seeing one of those. Go back to the fish head. Fish nipples! It's just... That's so great. That's a good hint. Such a good hint. Boop. Oh, go down? So plesio, beetle, frog, whale is the 5th one. Hello. Oh. That's what that was for. Hang on a moment. There was a button that I could have pressed. There we go. Oh, no worries, emissary. You're fine. Boop. Cool. Oh, hey, what's this? I can press buttons. Sure. The fuck is this? Oh. Oh. Crab, I figured out where we're supposed to find the colors.
Aha.
Okay. That makes things easier. Is that orange or red? Hello? Oh, it's a whale. It's not a whale, it's a fish. Hello, strange sea creature of the land. That is a strange sentence I just said.
I think that's a water.
While you were here, remember the Gen's journal said the eye was found in the water. Oh. Whoops. What color is it? No. I guess we'll never know. I guess I could just do process of elimination in some ways. That one's blue. That one's green. Was found in the water by the village. Okay. What about this one? Or is that the one I just did? Actually. Roar. What does a fish need a tusk for? I mean, I guess I could ask the same thing about walruses, but... Do not call me an aquatic biologist. You would be completely wrong. But is this Gen's workshop? No. I don't know where that is. Is that Catherine? Narwhal. Okay. Yeah, fair. I forgot the narwhals had tusks. Oh. Oh! That's the spyglass that I saw. What I'm looking at, or looking through right now, is the spyglass. Yep. Hey, Crab, we found Catherine. Look for a shape in the spyglass. Is it that? What is that? Oh, whoops. A shadow, to be specific. Okay. Oh! Right there. The fish thing. Or the frog thing. I think I almost always get one of these mixed up and I have to do one by process of elimination. which, considering there's so many of them, takes a while. Okay, I think we're good. Last eye is hidden in the forest. Okay. Where is... How do I get out of this? I'll press the button. Oh, what the... How did I get turned around? Oh, that's an elevator. So, Crab, what have you found out so far?
Found the moiety. Now we still can't remember how to get to the fire marble puzzle, so it's kind of driving me crazy.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, I have the entire fire marble puzzle answered right here in front of me. God damn it. Oh, hey. This seems convenient. And this seems familiar. I think I've been here before. This is Gen's outhouse. So one is normal.
Gen shitter.
Gen's shitter. That one's one. Fish. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap up here, as it is 11 o'clock where I am, and I probably should have stopped streaming. What is that alarm sound? Is there an alarm sound? Yeah. Not something I'm familiar with. Either way, we're gonna have to wrap up. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit farther in, but not much you can do. Bookbinders. Other than that, thank you, Crab, for joining me. We can probably finish this up tomorrow? Question mark?
I would hope so.
Yeah, we'll see. And until then, everyone, thank you for joining me around the campfire tonight. If you want to support the campfire, wait, there we are. Thank you all for joining us around. God damn it! I need to rewrite this again. Joining us around the campfire tonight. Feel free to stay until dawn, but stories are done for now. You can join the community around Discord, or support the campgrounds through all of the usual methods: follows, Patreons, donations, subscriptions. There's also a Humble Bundle link that will also that gets you something instead of just me. Until next time, have a safe trip through the dark forest. Don't pet Fred. Fred eats all of the logs. And until then.